Can we get a shout out for my Twitch to say?
Oh, it's gonna be in the description.
No. I want Kunle to say it. I want Kunle to say it.
What's the name?
He goes, what's the name?
Twitch.tv/Vice City Kingpin.
Hey, what's poppin',
Sniper
guys?
Wolf.
It's your boy Kunle. Go shout out twitch.vicecity.kingfish. You can cut that.
From Mr. Broke Productions, in an association with Maximillionaire and Vice City Kingpin, present to you Life on Easy Mode. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
All right, welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Life on Easy Mode podcast. Today, we have our first guest appearance.
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
So tell us, how was it winning the election?
Well, you know, like Trump ain't got shit on me.
Damn.
Kunle's like, yeah, I'm waiting for booties for Biden.
Yo, we were promised picks, too.
Yeah.
Nah, but really introduce yourself.
What's up, guys? It's Kunle, best artist in Rhode Island. You already know the vibes.
Oh yeah.
It's popping
And then soon, hopefully, to be the best
in the industry.
artist on 92.
So
So
you know already? Drake is going to be featuring on your songs.
Exactly.
Ooh.
Exactly.
So what you on, Kunle? Tell him.
I'm on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, Tidal, Amazon, everything. To be
All right,
honest.
and his stuff will be linked in the description as well as our stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he does
I'll
like a
wait.
variety of things. You don't just do hip-hop and rap. You do R&B and soul, some pop.
Yeah.
If you like Khalid, Juice WRLD, I'm trying to think of someone else.
Are you talking about R&B and soul artists?
I'm just thinking of artists that are like him. So if you like those people, you'll definitely like Kunle. He's got some pretty
Lil Tecca. I see a little bit Lil Tecca in Kunle.
pump, little pump.
No, we don't talk about Lil Pump right now.
Little pimp. Lol. All right. Well, did we already introduce ourselves?
I mean, all right.
We can always
In case
do
you
it.
didn't watch the first episode, I'm Nicky. This is Gian.
I'm Mr.
That's
Broke.
What's
Miguel.
my
He's
name?
the other dude.
Miguel.
He's the other dude.
That's Miguel, and this is the
Wait,
Life on Easy
what's
Mode
my name?
podcast.
Cornelius.
Cornelius.
So,
All right. So
should we start off this interview then?
yes, we can.
Do you want me to ask the first question? I could do.
Yes, you can.
Alrighty. So I guess, since you are an artist, I guess, what better way to start off with an interview than asking you, what made you want to get into music in the first place?
Well, to be honest with you, what made me want to get into music was I was 16, 15 years old, and I saw the people doing it in school, and I was like, wow, if these people could do it, then I could probably do it. Because I didn't think somebody in my age or with the stuff I had, if I could really get into that. I thought I would just have to go to studios and just start paying mad money for stuff. I wasn't really prepared to do it,
Mm-hmm.
But when I saw people like the Joe Thunderstorms or the Bryce Cities, people like that, and they were starting doing it and they were getting notoriety in school, I was like, you know what? Maybe I could do this too. And maybe I could get better than those guys, because I'm very competitive in anything I do, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so basically, we graduated with him in high school. We're the same. We're the same age.
He was in some of our classes. You were going to.
I remember junior year, sophomore year.
Yeah.
I remember that too.
Yeah.
People were coming at you and saying, "Bro, Kunle can't rap."
you can't
Yeah.
rap.
Yeah.
But it's funny because when you graduate high school, this is actually really true. You don't see a lot of the people or hang out with a lot
You
of
really
people
don't.
that you don't. So Miguel, Nicky, a couple other friends that we graduated with, but at Kunle, we've actually been all in touch. We have a group chat with him. So
Yeah.
We play Among Us like every other.
Among Us.
Yeah,
So
bro.
we're actually in very good touch with them. And I remember, especially I think it was junior year or maybe it was senior year. I don't remember, but you released your first big hit on SoundCloud. And I remember one of the teachers. I'll say the teacher's name.
No.
Don't.
Nah. It just,
Okay, fine. The physics teacher was actually
Yeah, I know what
played
you're
it.
saying.
Go in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that everyone knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But he started playing it, and we actually made fun of him at first, and then I remember, we'll get more to this in a little bit, but and then his first ever album, he released a few songs every now and then, but senior year, and then that ended. I remember 2019, he released his first album, and that is probably most of those songs on there are probably one of my favorite songs. I'm not even joking.
Appreciate it, bro.
And that actually leads me to one of the questions. What were your first thoughts on everyone's reaction to that album? What was it? The mixed emotions?
Mixed
Emotions, yeah.
So because I know the one with
Aura.
Think
Think of love.
think of okay.
Blood Bonds.
Let me just say, hands down, I see no reason why Think of Love shouldn't be on the radio. That is genuinely a good song.
Wasn't it on the radio? What?
No, it wasn't on the radio.
No,
What
it
song?
was. He was on.
Yeah, you were in the UK radio, right?
Yeah.
What
Wait.
song was it?
That was Keeper.
Keeper?
Or was it Yeah, I think,
it was Keeper. Yeah,
Yeah, but that's from the second album, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That was from the second, yeah.
Yes.
But like,
So,
what was your first
for-
reaction? Oh, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say for those who don't know, Kunle has 2 rap albums and 1 R&B album.
Yeah.
But like,
That's what I was just saying.
all right, but what were your first reactions when everyone like said like, oh my god, this is great for your first album? Like, what was your reaction to that?
Whoa. I dropped that straight out of high school, or was it during high school? I forgot when I
I
did
think it was.
that.
I think it was
I
during
remember
college.
During college?
First year.
Yeah, we went to Virginia. So
Yeah,
that
it was
April.
So that was like early
Freshman year of
2019.
college.
2019.
Oh, yeah.
Middle of 2019. So
Yeah.
what was your first reaction to when everyone said? Because I know for a fact that I don't think I know anyone who said, "Oh, this is a trashy album."
Yeah.
I genuinely think that people really loved it. So what was
People
your
were
first
actually blown away. I remember that too.
Yeah, I remember
so.
when I dropped it, I was like, you know what? I graduated high school. You know what they say when you go to college, you get like a new you. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Like you got to like upgrade yourself, and I really took pride in that. You know, I gotta come strong. You know, back in high school, I used to take people like saying yada 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 this yada yada this, and Kunle, you ain't gonna make it. Kunle, you ain't gonna do nothing good. You know what I'm trying to say? But me, I'm the type of person who I'm very competitive. I took all that hate and used it as motivation.
Right.
You know, so I used all that, and I went through some stuff during that time period. That's why if you read the description, it says this is like my life experience from March or February from 2018 to March of 2019.
Right.
I remember that. There was a little Easter egg.
Yeah.
Didn't you like have to play all the songs backwards?
Backwards,
yeah.
Backwards?
Exactly.
He's like,
That's pretty cool.
he's
That's pretty
He's
cool.
like, little tip, just listen to my album backwards.
All the songs from the last song to the first song,
Yeah.
which I actually thought was pretty cool.
One day, Kunle is gonna be in like one of those compilations where like if you play the song backwards, you hear, "Oh, worship Satan."
Join us.
Join us.
Of course. No, I'm playing. But now, like, when I dropped that, like, I really put, like, literally, like, my blood, sweat, and tears into all that stuff. So, like, and it was my first part. I had to come in strong. You never know what could happen. So, songs like Contemplate came from that. Introvert, Blood Bonds, like you said, Think of Love featuring Ara. Even got other people like Israel Wusu. He's doing really good right now as
like
well.
That song, but that not really off topic, but the way that flowed when he started rapping. When I first heard it, I think I turned to. I don't know if it was I turned to Miguel. I was in my car, but like no, because I remember we listened to it at first at his house, and I started listening to that song, or at your house, and I started listening to that song when he started rapping. I'm like, holy shit, that was really good.
He was doing his thing.
So that's really good.
Any more collabs with Israel or no?
You never know. Some stuff might be coming soon.
Honestly,
I want more collabs with Ara. She genuinely.
collabs with Aura.
She has a
I'm
really
sorry.
good
Yes,
voice.
she
Like
really
I said,
does.
you never know. There's some stuff might
if
be
you're
coming
listening
Do
to
you
out.
this,
know her,
Ara?
or is she like?
I
No.
don't think so.
No. Okay.
If you're listening to this, Ara,
Not yet.
but you great voice.
Yo,
Collab with Kunle.
Shout out to Ara. She has like a really good voice.
Plug her Instagram. Plug her Instagram.
We got Ara. It's ara.percy on Instagram. Go check that out. You should see it really quick.
Plug in their social too.
Yeah.
But like, so from that album, or like any of your albums, like what is your favorite? This is one of the questions, but like, what is one of your favorite like songs that you've written or like did a collab with? Like, what is one of the or like multiple favorite songs that you've written?
Well, a lot of people always ask me that question, like, what's my favorite song, like, ever that I ever put out? And to me, I wouldn't say I typically have a favorite song, because I feel like all my songs are my best songs.
Okay.
But if I was to choose one, and I'm going to go back to, like, an old answer I did before to follow the continuity, I would say Stranger is probably my favorite song.
Stranger?
That's an old one.
That was, like, one of my most personal songs, too.
Wasn't that like
That and
one of
like
the-
Stranded were like your first songs. I
Wasn't
think
that
you
like
put
the
on
first?
Apple.
That was the first songs you put on SoundCloud.
I know Stranded was. Stranger was off the first.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. I'm getting mixed up. Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yep, it's the second to last song on the
Yeah.
album.
okay.
It's right after Contemplate.
You know, one of my favorite Kunle songs is "Still School Store."
And if anyone doesn't know,
In 3 years,
You didn't go to
still
no
won't
Providence
release
if
it.
Yeah.
you didn't know that.
They
Okay.
still play that.
they
still play that,
I
bro.
don't understand it, but we're
Yeah.
waiting for the
Bro.
music video on that one.
Yeah, we're waiting.
We're
I've been
waiting
trying to
for
find
the
it.
release, the single hit. Yo, that's gonna like be on like 92 Pro FM.
You never know.
So,
Put it on TikTok.
yeah, go ahead.
So my next question is you obviously have like a shit ton of songs, and
Yeah.
and you used to send some to me like a few years ago, and you still do sometimes now, and then you've dropped some of them, and then they're a little bit different. So
Yeah.
My question is,
Anyone want a donut? I'm sorry.
Shut up, bro. Let him talk.
Okay, I'm just having a donut.
like, would you do anything different with like one of your famous songs right now, or your like best songs, or
Like, would I like take the flow and change it up, or
Like,
like?
would you
different
change-
beat, different lyrics?
do you? My question is, would you be open to changing anything, or do you feel like all your music's like best, or like I don't have to change anything?
To be honest with you, I do feel like some of my older work, I could really like remaster that, or like do like change it up, like with a different beat, or take the same exact flow and use it for like a newer song, you know. And I do got some stuff in the works for that. So I do got some stuff in the works for that.
Because a few years ago, Kunle sent me "Riding Out" and it was a really good song.
Oh yeah.
And then he switched
Yeah.
up the beat on me. I'm like, damn, it's still good, but
Who makes the beats for you? Because a lot of these songs are pretty freaking good beats.
Yeah.
Is it one person, or do you have like multiple people who usually help you?
I
out?
usually have like multiple people. Those beats that I have right now, those are just like I just bought those beats off like random producers on YouTube, right? But now I finally got my team. Well, we call ourselves a community because like team is like very like small.
Yeah.
We want to make it seem like more big, you know. So we call
Right.
ourselves like a community, and
like a family almost.
yeah, like a family. So now I got my own producer. Well, I got two producers actually, and I got my own producers, and we all just work with each other. I can just write something right now, and then we make a beat around what I wrote. You know what I'm trying to say? And I feel like that is way better in a certain aspect because I used to slave to the beat. I have to, and I only had like the limitations to that beat. So like, let's see if I thought of a flow that would be like, oh, that would be really good, but the beat doesn't cater to that flow.
Right.
Now I have the opportunity to be like, you know what? Now I'm the master who's making. I could put my own ideas into the beat. You know what I'm trying to say?
so basically what you're saying is you're doing acapella and then adding it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
really good. Like a lot of like artists nowadays, like especially like big ones that are on like the radio, don't do that. Like either they have a ghostwriter, B they
Jake
don't
Paul.
even know what the beat. Sometimes I actually read that some artists don't even know what the beat of the song is going to be from their producers, and they just start rapping. And so that's why it never flows. That's why I think honestly you are probably better than a lot of rappers nowadays.
A lot of
I-
artists also like they'll hear a beat and like they'll think of a verse off of that beat.
Yeah, that's what I do.
I was just gonna
Yes.
say that like Juice WRLD could literally like 5 hits in like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I heard the story. It was like, of one of his producers. He's like, I just put up a beat and then Juice WRLD makes a hit out of it. No, like off the dome, like
Yeah.
every single time,
Right.
which is amazing to me.
That is impressive.
And maybe one day you'll be like Eminem, where literally he'll just grab a piece of paper and just start writing down. And it'll
I'm
flow.
surprised he even writes things down.
Honestly.
You gotta experiment with like rhyme schemes and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
with Ski Mask or Eminem and
Eminem especially, because I know, especially off topic, but like the MGK versus Eminem rap battle, like there was like YouTube videos, there was like
The comparisons.
websites, the comparisons, like the only like the biggest comparison. That's why I think Eminem crushed MGK. Sorry, MGK people, but was that at the end of the sentence that MGK would rap, that was the only like rhyming words, and then Eminem literally would have like 5-6 different words that were rhymed in one sentence.
Yeah.
So
Right.
like hopefully maybe I'm sure that you'll come to that point, but right now your rap is perfect, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So
Things take
especially
a
for a
long
person
time.
for a person who's just starting out, and I think you're still starting out. I think you're
Yeah.
gonna
Still
make it.
finding my sound, still
Yeah,
finding
man.
stuff. Yeah.
But honestly, what I really admire the most is definitely like the heart and the compassion.
Oh,
Like,
God,
you know, you're not saying to yourself, why aren't I famous yet? Why aren't I blown like everyone else? Like, you know.
Kunle's trying. He doesn't
Yeah,
he
bro.
doesn't blame anyone for anything, bro.
Nah, bro, he puts his heart into shit, and that's one thing I do.
He'll blow up when he blows
I gotta
up.
respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people will look back at. And I'm not even shitting you, and I know we're not shitting you. Like genuinely, like in like I'm hoping 5 to 10 years from now, you do. I hear.
Oh,
you
it'll
on the
be-
radio.
No, it did definitely be before
Oh,
that.
I say
That's what I'm saying. Like, by that time, he'll be out there, and like
You're-
me and Nicky will be
you're
driving
20
to
now,
LA.
right?
Yeah.
You're 20. I say by 24 he's gonna be huge.
Yeah.
Because like if he's keeping at it, if he's still constantly putting his shit out there,
Dropping
because
stuff,
you know,
EPs,
creating art, creating music is one thing. It's all about marketing too. You got to make sure that you get it out there. You got to
And-
get that shit out there. You got to make sure people hear that.
Exactly.
Shit.
That's what I've been trying to like apply pressure to, you know? So like I already know, and even my producer, he been in the game for like over 20 plus years.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah, he been
Shit.
like a person who's mixing my vocals. He used to mix for Lil Wayne and Future. So
Ooh.
that's
is new
that's
Wayne
that's,
me.
that's
Hold
for
up,
my
the Future and the 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot Lil Wayne.
But that's for my future projects, you know. That's what we're working on right. All the stuff you got right now. That's
Big things are coming, ladies and gentlemen. Big things are coming.
Wait. We'll go first now.
So when is this dropping? Time frame. Spring.
Well, we gotta
fall.
wait. We gotta wait till Corona's over because I'm trying to perform, you know.
And then
You gonna make a song about Corona?
Probably.
No.
I might put a little
And then my
innuendo.
follow-up question. So we're gonna get Lil Wayne on the podcast. That's what we're saying. Because if we get Lil Wayne on the podcast,
I ain't saying all that. I don't know him personally.
money, baby.
Hopefully one day, you know.
that's really I did not know that.
Yeah.
Who the hell is your? Now I want to know. Now I want to know who the hell is producers, but you don't
Sheesh.
have to.
All
But
right.
like, that's really
That's-
cool. See, that's what happens. Like, when was this? Like, you said you were like 16 when you started like doing all that stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
4 years later.
4 years. 4 years is a long fucking time.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, especially with high school.
Dude, I remember when Kunle was starting out. People were like, nah, he's okay, but he could do better.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest, I was one of those people too.
No,
Like,
no,
when I listened to
I
some of your
will
earlier
say-
stuff, I was like,
I think the first time when I actually took Kunle serious, I'm sorry I didn't.
Yeah.
But like it was this song, you took it down, but it was like a little bit dark, and you're like,
I
da
think
da
I know.
da 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 like
Was it the phone one? No, not the phone.
it was on SoundCloud. I don't know if you remember it, but it was junior year.
Pick up the phone. Not that one, right?
That's Travis Scott.
No, he made this. No, he made no.
You're talking about No Trust?
Yeah, no trust. No trust, right?
I think I know what he's talking about. He's probably was it a short song?
I think so, yeah.
Like a very, very short
it
song?
was like very dark.
Yeah, like
and you
120,
were
like 130, I think, like in time frame.
Yeah,
Like
I think so.
1:30.
yeah, around there. But that's when I started taking you seriously because I thought that song was like really good. And
What
then
was
you
it
started
about?
dropping more and more stuff. I'm like, oh damn.
Yeah,
do you remember what the song was about?
No, but I just know it was 4 years ago.
It had like a dark like tone to it. Like,
Like,
it was
it was
talking
like-
about like some serious
it
shit.
was
like,
like-
Juice World Dark.
no, it
No,
was
even darker.
It was more like raw and like
no,
more
not
slow.
like dark in like the sense of like his lyrics, but like he was like
the tone, like the
yeah,
music.
the tone.
Okay.
He was like
Oh.
I can't really. It's like I don't know, but
I think I know what song you're
Yeah.
talking about.
No, but I remember like it's when I go back to what I said when like our teacher played your music, like that song. I think it was It was No Trust. I was
Yeah.
like, I mean, this is okay. I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if this would take off. And then going back to Mixed Emotions, I heard that album. I was over Miguel's house, and I was like, if no one sees this. And people say, if people say like this is trash, then people are wrong. Like this is like honestly, I listened to that album and I genuinely think that you are better than 6ix9ine. You are better than Little Durk, Little
Oh
Baby.
god, yes. Oh god,
Kunle.
yes.
You are almost up there with Juice WRLD. I'm serious to God. But like I think like you have a good song set. Like I said,
R.I.P.
like-
Juice.
R.I.P.
Like you are, like I said, Khalid and Juice WRLD. Like that. Like that's what I'm seeing you as, and I like it. I really do like it because it's different. It's different.
So Kunle, my question is how Mixed Emotions. Do you know how many plays that has?
I'm not sure. I haven't checked in a long time.
Like in
Well,
total?
last time you remember, how many did it have?
Like all the songs in total,
Or just like the album? How many people have played the album? Like how many times?
almost a million. I mean, yeah, almost a million.
Shit. Because I remember.
Wait, is that like worldwide?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I remember
bro.
Contemplate too. Like you kept like I always made sure that
One
when
more.
I saw your story when like Contemplate came out, you were like saying like, or maybe after Contemplate, you would post on your story about like SoundCloud playbacks, and it would hit like 100,000 market. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
holy
Th-
shit.
I
there was
remember that
even a YouTuber I remember seeing.
Yes!
He's known for like reacting to like upcoming or underground rappers, and
Yeah.
he reacted to Contemplate, and he was like, "Yo, this shit's really
That
good."
dude had like a few 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
too.
he had like 200K subscribers, I think, at the time.
Oh,
And-
shit.
yeah, because I looked up Contemplate by Kunle, and I saw like Contemplate Kunle reaction.
I
I'm
wonder
like,
if I look it up right
shit,
now,
he's got
it's gonna come
YouTubers reacting now. We gotta get a fucking
Don't
No
play
Life.
it, though.
We gotta get like No Life Shack or Flight Reacts to react to his music
Oh,
Well,
now.
you just hear right.
Yo,
So look at that.
challenge Flight to a basketball match.
Oh my! I
You're
want
not-
to so bad. I want to so
I've
bad.
never searched Contemplate before. The 5th search on YouTube ever is Contemplate Kunle.
Dude,
that's the
you're,
5th
dude, you're
worldwide
literally
search.
under Wale, an actual like mainstream
Yo,
artist, Wale.
yeah.
I could compare you to Wale too. That's
Oh, yeah, this is the dude.
that's the song that I took you seriously.
This
It
dude
sounds a
has-
lot like Wale.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
This dude has 400,000 subscribers. This video was in the
February.
29th, so this was like a couple months before Mixed Emotions. And he actually put your stuff in the description. That's really cool.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty cool, yeah.
But yeah, like that's actually really cool. Like you're like the 5th one.
Who's the YouTuber?
His name is.
Just look at that one.
Wait, which one was the
It
YouTuber?
was this dude.
Oh, his name is.
We're gonna say this.
I'm gonna butcher it, but Gatter Martin.
GATTOR and then Martin.
Martin.
So that
Gator.
video only has a 1.8 thousand views of your thing that I think it should have.
And when I saw that, I went on his channel. If you go on his channel, I think he's known for just like reacting to a bunch of artists in general and just giving his opinions on them.
There was this one YouTuber that the title was, and I found the title so funny because I think it had a good amount of thousands of views, and it was totally clickbait. At the time, now I'm thinking about it, like, well, he's definitely him, but it was like the next Juice WRLD. I don't know what video that was, but at the time,
I remember that.
No, right here.
Yeah, I remember that. Don't play it.
It's a YouTuber
Is
named.
it this dude? Yes, it is. His Heartbreak song is
Snorted
better
dude?
than Juice WRLD reaction. Is it this? Yes, it is. This dude has 429,000 subscribers with 2.9. So
You're out there.
You're
out there.
You went on the UK radio for fuck's sake. I don't even know how the hell did that happen.
Bro,
I just got
this
family
Kunle Chad,
ties.
he's sounding pretty good here.
Pretty good. Harry Styles, you better get up here. But
Yeah.
no, there's some like
You
contact
should feature with KSI.
Did
Yeah,
someone contact you about
Let's
that?
just say I got family ties. Let's just say
Family
that.
ties,
Let's
bro.
just say
So
that.
what
So
you're
your
saying is
family is British, is what I'm getting from this.
Okay,
His family knows the
So what you're saying
21
is there's gonna be
Savage.
some drill rap for those UK fans next.
You never know, man. You never know.
oh, that's
Yeah,
cool.
I'm Kunle.
No, he's more British than 21.
He's 22, Savage.
Oh my god.
So, with all this talk about other artists, we talked about Eminem, we talked about Juice WRLD. As an artist, I have to ask you this question: who were some of your biggest influences when it came to your sound and just you as a person? When it came to music, who were some of your biggest influences?
As a kid, too.
Not in order, but I could say Michael Jackson.
I
I would
see that.
say 50 Cent.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
I
can
would
see that
say
too.
my biggest inspiration. I might not like sound like him or like take any of his cadences, but just for like inspiration wise and like versatility wise, I'll say XXXTentacion.
Okay.
That's my favorite artist of all time so far.
I think you should do like a Ski Mask X type song.
Something
just
like
for
that.
fun. Just for
fun.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I would.
I would listen to
You
it.
should do it for COVID.
Oh my god.
COVID.
I do rock with the newer guys out there like Lil Tecca, Roddy Rich.
Okay.
I do
Roddy
rock
Ricch,
with.
yeah.
Obviously, everybody likes Drake. Obviously that.
Still
Ja-
waiting for his album.
James Brown goes
Yeah.
hard as well, and I can't lie. Even the City Girls stuff like that.
Yo,
Those stuff go
okay,
crazy.
okay.
Those stuff go. Shout out my female rappers, artists out there. Like they all go. Megan Thee Stallion go crazy. All of them. Captain Hook. All that
You know
stuff.
what's really funny? Nicky has no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
I knew Lil Tecca already. Well, they say it
Sing a song.
No, okay.
I
Here's
got
the thing.
black, I got wild.
Sorry, Tecca.
Here's the thing. Like, I know of modern rap and stuff, but I don't listen to it much because, and it's nothing
Oh,
personal.
really?
Yeah.
Name every rap song ever.
It's just
No.
I'm a person who listens mainly to classic rock, hard rock, heavy metal. I've always been that kind of stuff. I like a lot of old school hip hop,
Yeah.
but as someone who I know you personally, of course, and I see personally the heart and dedication you put into your music. Of course, I gotta give you a chance and I gotta listen to your stuff.
Yeah.
And now, of course, I don't like every single song you made. There's some songs that I'm not a fan of, like. My favorites on your first album are like Blood Bond, of course, Think of Love, God's Hand's pretty good. Some of these had pretty nice beats though, like My
Yeah.
Position, New Livin', those are some catchy ass
those are
beats.
good.
And I just finished listening to Time Will Tell today.
That's another good one.
She Won, pretty good. I really like the beat on that. Sensations, I like. And,
Can I say something? So the song, is it pronounced Treesh or
Treesh?
Trash?
Treesh.
When
Treesh.
me and Miguel listened to it, you
Yo.
replay. What was the song that
Yo.
we were thinking of?
Crap, it was from your first album. It was the song with what's his face?
Oh, fucking.
Off my chest.
Yeah. No. It was the song with Terrence.
Yeah, off my chest.
Off my
Basically,
chest.
you did what
Lil Uzi
you
did.
did what-
Yo.
I'm starting him with Miguel the
Yo,
first. I go,
when
Miguel,
I-
listen to this.
He was like, listen to this. I'm like, okay.
We're like, okay, it's pretty good.
And then that line dropped. Like,
Yeah.
we
he
both
did
looked at each
not.
other. We both looked at each other like, no, he did not.
I'm like, he did not pull a Lil Uzi vert right
Basically,
now.
what he
Miguel,
did was
turn
he
his
just
mic just down a little.
he just
really low.
replayed
Just a little. No, his.
he just replayed or like said the exact same lyrics he did
Just a little
from
more
another song, but in a different way. That's what Lil Uzi did for P2. So that's when I heard that I was like, did you get inspiration from that or was that released before?
I think it was released before. I'm not really sure. I'm not
Uzi
sure.
stole it
No, Uzi dropped
in early 2020
yeah, in March. And then
before
This one
COVID.
dropped in.
I heard your song after Lil Uzi's. Like
So
a
this
few-
probably dropped after like April then.
So when did you record that song?
February. April. February. I recorded that song like literally 2019.
So it's
Uzi's-
possible.
Uzi stole it.
I ain't gonna, because like for me, when I was working on Time Will Tell, even when I was working on my latest project, Flood the Streets, I was like working my songs like prior. You know, I have like different drafts and all my every project I worked on, even singles, I have like different drafts and stuff like that. Album could have been a totally different album. Yep, the songs that you probably heard here probably would have never made the cut if I had like my older drafts for those projects. But I'm happy for how the thing turned out, and a lot of people did like it. I did aim it for for more women, the female audience.
What album?
Time Will Tell.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
So like, I wanted to like expand my female audience, you know.
That's
Just,
fair.
like,
That's fair. Because like a lot of songs do relate to like love, relationship.
Yeah, because you know guys don't know anything about that. At
Yeah,
all.
no.
I don't know.
We're in No Nut November, boys. We can't find any attraction to anything.
Shut up, Nicky.
I already lost. Sorry,
No, I remember.
I lost like the third day.
When me and him were quarantined,
On election day?
No, when me and him quarantined,
I had to get the stress out
I
somehow.
woke up. He goes, dude, I totally forgot today was November. He jerked off like 3:30 in the morning.
Literally.
So you obviously draft all your albums. So my question is, are there any songs that you like that didn't make into any of the albums?
Oh yeah, I have a lot of songs that I didn't like, or even songs that I did like, but I didn't feel fit the mood of the album. So, like an example is like "Flood the Streets." I had like about 10 to 15 songs that didn't even make the cut.
Jesus.
And those songs, I'm not even gonna lie, I was thinking about making a deluxe edition.
Ooh.
But it all depends on
like a
how
double album.
"Flood the Street" goes. I still didn't even market that album yet. It's just flowing by itself.
So how many plays does Flood the Streets
I
have?
have no idea.
You have no idea? Okay.
But now I gotta I feel like now in my career I gotta focus on one thing at a time.
Right.
Before, what I was doing, I was being consistent, yes, but I wasn't consistent in the marketing aspect. I used to be like on a roll with it, you know. But now I gotta, you know what, focus on one track or focus on one project and market the hell out of that for like as long as you possibly can until it gets dry, you know. That's what I learned, what you're supposed to do. But yeah, like I have 10 to 15 songs that didn't make the cut, and I feel like those songs were like, really good. It could even subbed out some other songs off the album that didn't do too well, you know. But yeah, album still came out really, really good. A lot of people really enjoyed it. It's more like a upbeat party type album.
I would say that. Definitely.
Yeah, if you look at the Baddie on Baddie video, you can tell it's like an upbeat, like kind of party type thing.
When are you making a hype only album?
Hype only
Hype
album.
Hype
Only.
only. Party album.
Just wait.
Like Get Crunk album.
Feature Lil Jon on that.
Y'all gonna hear some good stuff really, really coming very soon.
Very soon.
Yeah,
he
very
says.
soon.
Shit.
Just
Oh,
wait.
I
2021.
want if I can shoot to it, I'll listen to it.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm
gonna do a
I
lot
like
of
that.
things.
If I can shit to it, I'll listen to it. I need some shitter music.
But nah, we got a lot of good stuff coming soon. Just me and my community, we just working every single day, nights and days.
That's good. That's good.
So how often do you go to the studio right now?
I go every single day.
Every single day. Oh, he's on
Every
his
day.
grind.
He's on the
Grind mode. I gotta at least work on one song a day. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
That's fair.
And did you have? So I don't know. We kind of touched upon this in the beginning, but you don't have a time frame of when your next project could be released. Do you have like next year maybe or at the end of this year? Like, do you have a time frame?
Well, it all depends on how Corona's doing, you know.
Okay.
Right,
Yeah.
By the looks of it, it looks like it's by the time the winter comes, it's gonna get worse, more and more
Yeah,
cases.
so-
So,
That's what I'm thinking.
if it does come out next year, do you know like if it'll be like spring or
I'll
summer?
probably because he wants to perform. I assume either like fall or next winter.
Yeah.
Well, then I would say like if you would have performed, this is just from my perspective, but like I would release the album in spring or summer and then start like doing all that other stuff and
We can get the summer vibes going.
summer vibes. Because honestly, that album, Mixed Emotions, was
I'll close the window.
so honestly that album
Wait, hold on.
was a. They're probably upset. They're probably upset Trump law somewhere. But no, like that's Mixed Emotions was definitely a spring album, and even into summer album, I would definitely say. So I would actually look for it because honestly, summer albums that are released in the spring and summer or early summer are the best times to release an album. You know. In my personal opinion, so like, cause like it's during the summer, you're hanging out with your friends. Hopefully, we'll be hanging out with everyone every day this upcoming year.
Yeah.
But cause like everyone's gonna be listening to these songs of yours. So I think if you were to do that, you would definitely hit it big with that one.
I feel like right now, what I'm working on right now is like a little project, short project.
EP or mixtape?
I can't say right now.
Oh, he
Bro,
can't
but
say.
It's just porno.
I got a little project coming 2021. I'm thinking about dropping around February time.
Okay.
But I also might, you never know, could have some stuff coming earlier, could have some stuff even coming later. You just never know.
So how many unreleased songs do you have right now?
Probably have hundreds.
Hundreds.
Holy shit!
I
I mean, that's
at least like 10 albums right there.
You know,
Jeez.
that's 4
Probably.
years of compilation worth of stuff, and
4 years.
And you never deleted that. You just you.
I always
kept
have
them all?
every single song, even all
Oh,
the
you
songs
did,
that I
yeah.
even dropped. I still have it on my phone. It's all
Okay.
private, but yeah.
no, that's actually smart because a lot of artists don't have or put enough work into their music, and so
Yeah.
what you're doing, like you said, like I'm surprised, but I'm not at the same time because a lot of artists do the same.
Juice
thing.
WRLD has like 2,000 unreleased
So
songs.
like, so the fact that you're 20, have all these unreleased songs is
And that's
incredible.
only on one computer. I lost my other computer.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
shit.
Windows
So those
90
gonna be
Windows
those gonna be
95.
more on the old ones.
Yeah, probably a couple even more hundreds on that.
You gotta get an SSD and just save all your
Yeah.
shit.
You know, he should invest in Alienware.
Yeah, that's a big ass SSD.
Yes, but like, so I think we've talked about like what he would, what you would have changed in other songs, right? So like, is there any songs that like you thought that like from your album didn't get as much attention as you wanted it to be? Like you released a song on your album, and then more people were attention to like, let's say Think of Love, but then there was another song in that album that you really liked. Were you upset by if people were more towards another song than the one that you really wanted them to be, or?
For me, I'd say I'm not gonna go into great details, but if we talk about the Mix Emotions project,
Yeah.
I felt like either Stranger, March to February. Obviously, Contemplator did what it did. But,
He's like that made it already.
Yeah, that made me like that.
That made it to UK radio.
Yeah, global.
So worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide.
when the beat goes off as well, because that song is more like I wouldn't know, because when I made that song, I was like, it's a 50-50 song. Either you like it or you don't. You know?
I think
So-
that was the song that when that was like we played it and the beat just went off.
What's the name of it again?
goes off.
When the beat goes off.
When the like literally
Oh.
just the name of the song, the beat
beat
goes like literally the background beat. Me and Miguel were like, holy shit! Like that was a really good fucking beat.
Yeah.
Wait, I
Remember
don't,
we were really
I don't
excited.
remember
We
that
were
song.
excited
yeah,
by
I
this
know,
boot.
I'm trying to remember the lyrics. I'm trying to remember the beat though.
But I remember like we were really excited for that beat, and then the other songs didn't have that type of beat.
Yeah.
But like, but still, the other songs were really good. But like that beat, just like from the others, we listened to the other songs. What number is that?
It's number 9. It's right before.
Yeah. So like literally, we played the album straight through. All these songs, good beats. Some of them calm, some of them a little bit of hype, and then
Yeah.
and then that song came up towards the last, and we were like, what? So like that beat was really I mean. Technically, we could play it because technically the man's right there.
Right.
Do we have your permission to play when the
Do we
beat
have your
goes off?
permission to play it?
Yeah. You-
Okay.
Okay, good. So just play a snip of it.
My intention for like the you got it.
Yeah.
And like it gets like to it.
Put it closer.
If we get copyrighted by this, I will have like this beat. Remember that?
Okay, I remember this song.
This song really was good.
This is, I feel like it's a really good driving song.
Yeah.
Something you can definitely drive to.
Off a cliff.
A long road trip, you know, just watching us drive.
I hate to come back to this, but that kind of the beat kind of sounds like the song that really like in junior year, like oh shit, it kind of sounds like that.
I wouldn't say that's dark. That's just more heavy.
No, but like,
the-
it was definitely a lot heavier than that.
Yeah.
like the drum.
Was it synth heavy? Like with the
No, it was like bass heavy.
Okay,
Bass heavy,
okay.
yeah.
Was it stranded?
No, I don't think it was stranded because you deleted it.
Well, I mean, I can check right now.
You can check right now. That's
If you
fine.
want,
That's
yeah,
fine.
go
That's
ahead.
fine. But no, like that song. I
And he
remember.
does. While he does, in the meantime, a word from our sponsors. Nobody.
Nobody. Actually,
Someone
no.
sponsor us.
Actually, no. A word from our sponsors. The channel, Mr. Broke. We have some new ideas coming. Sketch short films that I've already talked about. With Nicky and Miguel. Miguel wasn't paying attention, but we have some really, really good ideas that I cannot wait to show for you guys. Haunted or not?
They're actually script writing now.
Script writing, yes.
Oh, we actually have words.
Yeah,
And,
written down.
and like I said, Haunted or Not will be back in like early 2021, February 2021, depending on how Rona starts. But like, we will be back doing that for season 1. But no, I cannot wait for you guys to check out the new stuff. So if you are not subscribed already, I would highly suggest it. If you have not followed us on our platforms or social media, I would highly suggest doing that.
You were rapping.
Subscribe.
You were,
And if you haven't even followed Kunle at this point, what the fuck are you doing listening? Do it right now. It's a podcast. Unless you're listening in video form, it's a podcast. Scroll up on your phone, go to fucking his iTunes or his Instagram or whatever, and follow him.
Follow the boy. The boy has heart.
He does. And nice braids.
He does have nice braids. Oh, and also, if you're watching video form, if you're wondering why he has gloves on, he just came back from the gym.
Wait, let's see if it's
Take it easy. It's all good.
Oh, I think it is the Diary of Ace Yeager.
Is that the name of
That song, I remember that. That was like an X kind of song.
Or was it Heartless?
It was the
Yes,
Diary
yes,
of Ace
yes,
Yeager.
yeah. When did that
We're bringing
come
up
out?
lost media.
When did that come out? That came out.
Probably 2017.
Yeah. So okay.
Yup.
Even in that's just 2017 for me. Even in 2017, he's fucking good.
That was a song.
Yeah, that's another artist like X. I would honestly.
Why don't you release that? Why don't you re-release that one?
I don't know.
Like
I gotta see.
Like remastered.
The Diary of Ace Yeager 2.
Yeah, right.
Bro, make that sounds like a concept album. You should make a concept album.
The Diary of Anne Frank. Oh.
Oh.
All right. Anyone want to go?
Well, I mean, you I was gonna ask the question you just asked, like, were there songs that you thought were gonna be bigger than others or whatever? So you kind of already touched upon that question, but I guess I could ask a bit of a simpler question. But if you listen to Blood Bonds, you hear guitar in the beginning. Do you play any instruments by any chance?
I don't play any instruments, but I always say that nowadays your vocals are the instruments.
Right. Yeah. So that basically is an
Yes.
instrument.
Okay.
I used to play the drums when I was growing up. I might not be 100% good at it anymore, but I'm probably obviously I'm rusty. But I used to play the drums at my church sometimes.
Oh really?
Oh,
Wow.
that's cool.
I was just like do after church. After church, I was like, like I just
Our
used to,
Father.
like-
Amen. But no, I
like-
remember playing. I understand where you're coming from because I remember I was like 6 or 7. From 6 to 10, I would play guitar, and I'm not saying guitar like I would just look up a song. I would actually look up YouTube lessons, and when give me a guitar right in front of me, I'm gonna be like, oh. I mean, I know like the thing with guitars is you have to. But like you need to have long fingers in order for that to work, and especially with piano too. Long finger, like my hands are like medium size, but my fingers are normal. But they're not long. So
like your palm is smaller.
Yeah,
than
like your fingers would be critical. Let me see your fingers. Your fingers would definitely work. How tall are you?
6'5".
Okay.
This man is a giant, bro.
All right, so but like
He's literally a big deal.
because I remember like playing guitar and like to reach over a note, like that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
So like that's why I didn't stick to like that instrument.
Well, with some guitars, a lot of guitars too, like Jimi Hendrix, for example, he would use his thumb on the low E string.
Yeah.
And that was one thing you could do too. If you had a long enough thumb to reach it, that's what he used to do. Well, then again, he played it upside down, backwards.
Yeah,
but God rest his soul.
But I will say there is one thing I am good at. Put me in front of Rock Band, I will on extreme hard.
I used to rock band over Guitar
in
Hero.
the
Guitar
box.
Hero was way better.
I mean, I had both. I kind of liked Rock Band.
I like Rock Band.
Rock
really.
Band.
Yeah.
I had the second one.
No, I had
Rock Band
both.
2 was goated.
I had
Bro.
like 2 different Guitar Heroes. I had Rock Band 3, Rock Band 4, Lego Rock Band. Lego Rock Band is, my God, that game that was so amazing because literally, I don't know what song it was. It's a rated E plus 10 game though, but they switched the word for shit, and I think they said I think they said like smooch or something like that. Smooch or that or something like instead of like I don't remember what song it was. They said dun 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 shit in the game. Because I found out years later what the song actually was. Because when you're like 8 or 9, you don't know what the fuck the actual lyrics are. But I think it said
It's basically Kids Bop.
Shoot, Kids Bop.
Bro, Kunle's gonna be featured on like Kids Bop like '97 one day, bro. They like, do you see me when you think of like? Do you see me? But no, actually, I think that's a good way to lead into another question. So, talking about Rock Band and stuff. Besides hip hop and rap, R&B and soul, what other genres of music do you listen to?
Yes.
Do you like any rock? Any maybe classical?
Yeah, he listens to Lil Nas X.
You like any country?
I'm gonna get
Well,
my
that's why I liked X a lot because X dove into every single genre.
XXS Tarnation.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He did country, he did rock, he did heavy metal. He did
Country?
alternative. He did
Yeah,
everything.
XXX Tarnation.
He did everything.
Tarnation?
That's the name of a song.
If you
is it?
look up Garrett's Revenge, that's another song like that.
What was one of his heavy metal songs? Do you remember the name? I know a lot of his shit's like heavy.
Yeah.
I
Like,
remember.
I thought that was just considered like,
Have you ever-
like almost borderline horrorcore or something. But
Yeah.
Have you ever listened to Ugly God's like country freestyle?
Yes, I heard that.
I
I
think
was
so.
laughing.
I gotta hear that one.
He raps over a country beat. It's pretty decent.
I remember
pulls
listening.
it.
I remember
He pulls
listening
it
to
off.
X. I didn't listen to X because I remember like I wasn't a big rap fan. I mean, I listened to.
I
rap
remember.
songs.
I remember it was 2017. It was junior year. It was 27, either 2016 or 2017. It was.
Okay.
We were in Kevin's car. Shout out Kevin. He was a big X fan at the time. He was
Bass in that car. Oh God.
like
Dude, the street would shake.
honestly, and that's I mean, before then I was like, oh okay, I wasn't really into like rap like that, but I listened to J. Cole and Kendrick, like more of like the lyrical stuff, and then here comes X with like the bass boosted, the heavy lyrics, the hype shit, you know.
Yeah.
Controversial stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
then
very excuse me. But like I remember like I didn't listen to rap, but I remember in 2017 you actually got me into like listening to rap, and I was like, oh, this is not that bad. And
Wait,
I started
wait,
listening to it more.
He was
Who?
listening to like Snow Patrol and Harry Styles.
Honestly.
Oh my God.
No,
One Direction, bro. Come
One
on.
Direction, bro.
No,
Linkin Park.
Oh no, Linkin
Linkin-
Park's good. Don't come out.
No, I know, I'm not-
Okay, all right.
Like, Linkin Park's kind of hard.
No,
Yeah.
Rip Chester, but I used to listen to Linkin Park a
But
lot
like
too.
I remember it was a bank account from 21. We listened
Oh
to
yeah,
Logic.
21
Logic,
Savage.
Logic, we listened to, and I was like, oh, this is not that bad, and then that's how I started getting into rap. And then I remember the following year, I didn't listen to, I heard an X song maybe here or there on the radio, and this was the next year, 2018, when he passed away. And I was like, oh, and then I started listening to his songs. Some of them I was like, and then some of them I was like, ooh. But like that's the same thing like Linkin Park. Like I'm like when I was a kid, I remember in 2007 I first saw Transformers and I heard their song at the end of the movie. I was like, holy shit, Dad, who is this? I didn't listen to any of their like 2004 beyond because I'm not a heavy metal person.
Yeah, their earlier stuff was really heavy. If you
It's-
listen to like Hybrid Theory,
It's
like, that's a heavy
It's
album.
good music. It's a good album. It's just not my type of music.
Well, it's new metal. It's a mixture of like
It's
rap
new
and
metal.
like alternative heavy metal.
Yeah, but like I really like Linkin Park because they do different. They were hard rock, alternative, and then now that their recent album in like 2017 was a mixture of everything.
They also include a lot of like hip hop and rap. You know, they would have features
They-
on the
they
song
had-
where like the when you had like heavy distorted guitars,
Didn't
drums.
Linkin
you'd
Park
you'd
had
someone,
the,
like, rap over it.
Linkin Park had that collab with Jay-Z at one
Numb.
point.
Yeah,
they
they did-
remade Numb for that.
No,
Yeah.
it was called Encore.
So that
Yeah.
was a good one. But yes,
That was
like
a good one.
I like it when artists do things differently. I mean, like when
gotta
an,
have
when an
diversity.
artist like
Versatility.
you were talking about Harry Styles. I'm actually getting into Harry Styles right now. I'm not even shitting. He actually makes really good music because I was listening to a few of his songs. We were listening to his song Kiwi. Literally,
Yeah, that's
the
a hard rock song.
A guitar like from like it sounded like from the Beatles, and I'm like, holy shit.
No, the Beatles aren't hard. It was
Well, like a
distortion-
mixture-
It sounded like if I had to compare it to like a hard rock band, it kind of sounded like.
like that kind of music.
It
I
kind
was
of
like, holy
maybe you
shit.
could compare it to like the Rolling Stones. It was pretty
Yes.
heavy, like when the Rolling Stones did heavy stuff. It kind of sounded like that kind of heavy. But I mean, as an artist, you understand that versatility.
Yeah.
So
Like-
are you ever going to include maybe like rock or maybe like other kind of genres in your upcoming
For
song?
sure.
All right.
For sure.
Oh,
Listen, I'll relearn guitar. Get me on one of your songs, bro. I have an electric guitar somewhere in this house.
Before we move on to the next question, we were talking about what got Gion into rap, which was, according to him, me, 21 Savage.
well, like you
I played 21 Savage and Logic.
you brought me into it.
Yeah.
I listened to. I wasn't a big fan, and now I'm a pretty. I like rap.
I got him to 1, 2, 3,
4, 5,
Oh my
6,
God.
7, 8
Okay, but
zeros in my bank
aside from
account.
that part, for me, it was J. Cole and Kendrick that got me into rap
Mm.
at first. I used to be like a heavy emo kid, like Panic at the Disco,
Mm-hmm.
The Neighborhood,
Nirvana, useless to a lot
yeah,
of Nirvana.
Nirvana, and then J. Cole and
Shout out
Kendrick.
Kurt Cobain.
Yeah. So then my question is to you: have you always listened to rap, like since you were young, or did someone else get you into rap? Like,
I would say that I'd always listen to rap, but I also listen to other like genres as well. Like I probably like just always on the radio, Hot 106.3, stuff like that.
Yeah.
92.3 FM. Or I even listen to like, I don't know that. Do you consider Linkin Park? What genre do you consider?
Their variety. Linkin
Yeah.
Park is a mixture of like hard rock, rap rock. In their later stuff, they did like electronic
They are
rock, heavy metal.
classified
And
now.
Green Day.
Green Day,
Green
they
Day
were
is like
like
emo.
punk, no, they're like punk rock. Punk rock was more so a thing in the 70s, but like they kind of brought it back with Green Day. Maybe The Offspring, but Green Day, like a lot of alternative punk rock.
Yeah, like
They had some pop, too.
Linkin Park with everything mixture from their like rock metal to their hard rock to their pop. They're considered alternative rock.
Yeah, because there's no like specific genre you can put in. They do that
yeah.
a lot. Like if you look on Apple, if you look on like
Yeah.
Nevermind by Nirvana, it's classified as alternative.
Yeah.
That's just like when the album is like a bunch of genres. And
Yeah.
they don't know if it's like grunge, alternative rock.
They just don't have a name for it. They
sludge
just put whenever an album for an artist, they don't know the name of the genre. They're like, what the fuck is this? Let's
It's
put
alternative.
alternative in front of it. Okay.
Logic made a rock album, I think, a few years ago as well.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's called Supermarket.
Oh shit.
What year was that?
2017, 2018.
Okay.
Hopefully
Was
one
that was that with the 1-800 song? No, that's every day though.
No, that album was 2018. Or
Okay.
no,
That was 2017.
2017.
2018. I remember the 1-800
2017.
song came out in the summer or something like that.
So Supermarket came out in 2018. Yeah.
Okay.
Around there.
You know what's weird? I don't know if like this happens to you too, but there are like songs that like I may not necessarily like, but because they remind me of a certain memory in a way I do like them. Like for
Yeah.
example, the song Bank Account. I'm not really a big fan of that song, but you know what it reminds me of? The first time we went to New York City and we were getting on the bus, you made me listen to that
That's a
song.
lot. That's a lot.
That's
How much
That's
money you
not
got?
bank
A lot.
account.
How much money you
It's
got?
21 Savage, but it's not.
Wait, what? Oh,
A lot.
A lot.
How
My
much
bad.
money you
My
got?
bad.
A lot.
My bad.
That's a good song.
I get those two mixed up sometimes. It's about money, but I may not be a big fan of that song. I may not be a big fan of that song, but it reminds me of when we went to New York City, so there is like a fond memory of that. I don't know if that
Yeah.
ever happens to you. But
I do have a couple songs that remind me of something. I forgot this song. I think it's an Eminem song. I'm not sure, but I know he had a girl on it, and
Rihanna.
Walk on
older
Water.
Eminem.
Oh,
Oh.
older.
Probably like early 2000s
The
Eminem.
girl.
it may be We Made You.
Yeah, he's really good
That
at
was a
Eminem.
dark song.
No, Kim is a dark
Kim is
song.
a dark song. That is the definition
Bro,
of horror.
I don't want. That's literally about him fictionalizing him killing his wife.
Yeah.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, there's no woman in it, but because he does like the voices and screams of Kim himself. So
There is one song by Eminem. It's fucking hilarious. I remember we were listening to it with a few of my friends. We went to Six Flags. It's about him shoving up a gerbil off his ass. I found that shit so fucking hysterical. Oh my god.
M's the GOAT.
He
is
is
the GOAT.
Like if
I do think
If
so.
I think I had to rate like a few of like my favorite rappers, Eminem would have to be the top one. Not
I
at
respect that.
the moment, but like
In his prime.
In his prime, like even his album that came out during quarantine in May, the Murder on My Mind.
that came out in January. That came out before.
No, that came out in May.
I know.
That came out in May.
His
April or May.
To Me Murdered By came out in
2020 April.
January.
Yeah, that came out in April. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Because I remember we had a party before like quarantine hit. We had a party. I remember that just came out and
Yeah.
Godzilla
What's
was
the album called?
exploding. It's called Music to Be Murdered By.
Yeah,
I
that came out in January.
And I guess while you looked that up, another question: who would you say, in your opinion, are the top 5 best rap artists of all time? So like it doesn't have to go in any particular order.
That came out in April.
No, it came out in
It
January.
came out in January.
So you named Eminem as one of them, right? This doesn't have to go in any particular order, but Eminem.
Like my favorites?
Yeah, or no. Okay, they don't have to be your favorite, but I guess
who
when
do
it
you
came-
think the best 5 are?
I just say
Like-
artists other than rappers.
You can
Okay,
say,
okay,
that's fine.
you know,
Your top
you
5
can take
artists.
into consideration how influential they were.
Yeah.
If they brought in a whole new genre, you know, like NWA basically brought in. Well, they were one of the first to bring in gangster rap. I think the first official was Schoolie D. So
Like I feel like when a lot of people get asked this question, they like to go to the general question, you know, like the general answer. Oh, Tupac, Biggie, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't care about that. To be honest
You
with
know,
you, it's like
well, I'm fish.
to me, I only care if an artist influenced me and made me feel a certain type of way.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
I'm not gonna give no answer like that because it's not gonna be true to myself.
That's fair.
And I hope people could respect my opinion. So for me, the artists that hit me, you have to understand what time I'm living in. Like I said, not in order, but XXXTentacion, he influenced me a lot. Michael Jackson influenced me a lot. Growing up as a kid, I loved 50 Cent.
Same.
R.I.P. Pop Smoke.
Yeah.
Who else?
He had a
Two more.
heavy voice.
Yeah.
I feel like if I listen to more of his stuff,
His voice was gangsta, I ain't gonna lie.
because I'm always a person who loves like heavy shit. And I feel like if I,
Yeah.
I feel like if I actually were to sit down and listen to his music, like I probably like him. He has like that deep, like
You heard his album?
authoritative voice. I haven't listened to his
album
album.
was
Wait, which album?
The recent one, right?
Yeah, the recent one.
Yeah, that was a good one. I thought.
What's it
That
called?
one.
I'll have to listen to it.
Aim for the stars. Something for the moon.
Aim for the
Yes.
reach for the not reach for
Reach
the
for the
moon.
stars. aim
Reach
for the moon.
for the stars.
Yeah, reach for the stars.
I'm not really I tried listening to Pop Smoke, but I personally like he's okay. I just wouldn't, I wouldn't go out of my way.
I think there's just
I feel it.
Yeah, there's just different types of music. Example right there. Like we all have different. Like I'm more. If I had to choose one genre to listen to for the rest of my life, it honestly would be alternative rock or alternative in general because there's so many different things you can do. Alternative rap, alternative rock. Like it's just a mixture of things. But if I had to do like influential, it's very hard for me because I listen to so many songs and so many artists, and I'm like, wow, that's really good. Oh, wow, that's really good. Holy shit, that's really good. There's just too many to choose from.
Well, I guess
listen
it's
to
a good
rap.
thing this interview isn't about you then, huh?
It isn't. But like that's what I'm just saying that like it's very interesting like how people like look up to the different people. Like you even said like Tupac or like Biggie. Like you don't. It's. I mean you didn't say like
I respect those
I
guys.
respect-
Oh yeah, of
But,
course.
like,
You can't deny their influence.
Of course.
I respect Tupac and Biggie too, but like right now I don't consider them like they're definitely legends, but
I think it might have been because
Well,
the
see,
time you were born.
yeah, I wasn't born during that era. I didn't
We were all born
appreciate.
2000.
Yeah, we didn't appreciate their music when it was out. Like
See, I do. I love old school like hip hop rap. I listen to like the shit I listen to most is 60s and 70s rock, but I like a lot of old school hip hop. Like I love like my favorite rap song of all time, and what I feel is like the greatest rap song, the epitome of rap is "I Got 5 on It" by the Loonies. That's like my favorite rap song of all time. 5 on it.
Okay.
Yeah, now that's just my opinion. I could be wildly wrong, but I think it's a great song. It's just like the beat,
Classic.
the flow. It's a classic. And so, but you gotta understand something too. There's a difference between popularity and influence. Like a main example is a band called the Kinks. They weren't as popular as like the Beatles, the Who, the Rolling Stones, Zeppelin, but they were influential when it came to garage rock, punk, rock, pop. They were very influential. So there are artists out there.
Yeah.
Schoolie D, who I mentioned earlier, he's arguably the first artist that invented gangster rap with the song PSK What Does It Mean, which is a really good song. It has like a drum beat, a lot of of the fucking
Of the
record
scratches
and shit. It's a really like heavy song, and it talks about things relating to the gangster mentality. So there is a difference between influence and popularity.
Yeah, of course.
But I definitely understand where you're coming from. Like artists who have influenced you feel are more influential, and I respect that too because like music was always meant to be felt. It was never meant to be listened to. Like if you listen to blues from like the 50s, that was you were meant to hear the pain in their voice, not just listen to it and say, oh, this is catchy. So like when you put your heart and soul into music, you want people to feel that shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I didn't really say it verbally, but in my head, I want my music to be felt because that's what it's gonna.
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
like I
You
want.
get it.
Sorry to cut you off.
No,
but
I was done talking. You're good.
I wanted to make like I want my fans / supporters. I want them to feel me. I want them to feel like I'm their best friend. They go hit me up anytime they want. I still have a lot of people who's hitting me up every now and then, almost every day, blah blah blah, and I just treat them like my friends. Because to me. Well, if you're listening to my music and you're showing me love and stuff like that, that's love right there. That's friend. That's all I need.
Kunle plays Among Us with his fans, bro.
That's the type of love you need.
That's a different kind of love. That's family love right there.
Like if your friends are not, if they don't feel like they're your best friend, then how are they going to support you when you get into like a dilemma or we get into some drama? You want your fans to like come over here, like the Beyonce Beehive. You want to have like your own cult following,
Right.
So like I want my fans to feel like
The
they're my best friend.
contemplators.
That should be the name of your fans.
No, seriously,
Contemplators,
bro.
Oh my
What
God.
what would you name your fan base?
To be honest with you, I have no idea. We'll just
The
see.
contemplators.
I have them make up.
Contemplators.
I have them make up the name. I like the people do the talking.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Because like if you don't have that love and support, it's very difficult to get you through times. But like I like it when you said like, or I don't know who said. I think you both said it. But like when you listen to the lyrics, I especially know this, especially when you're getting through like tough times. This is actually true because I've been through that so many times. When you listen to the lyrics instead of the song itself, that hits differently than just hearing the song. Because when you hear the lyrics, you're like, oh, wow. That's really good, and especially a lot of your songs too. I don't just listen to the song; I listen to the lyrics. I'm like, that's like heart put into it.
Just wait till you see what I got coming out very, very soon.
You know, you keep saying it. I'm like, where is this?
You gotta stop blueballing me, bro. Let me know.
I know.
No, not November.
For me, that would be Khalid, because like Khalid's like upbeat and stuff, but he has some songs that you just have to listen to. Like,
lyric.
I wouldn't say his song. Some of his songs in this. I mean, there are. I haven't listened to all of his music. Does he have like sad or like serious?
He has
songs?
some sad, serious songs.
There are some songs that like I would classify as nostalgic, like 18, Better.
I get what
American Teen. I really
because
love.
like I just remember like back in like 2019, we'd be driving in the car on a summer night home, and we'd just be listening to that.
That was
So
so
like
nice.
That's gonna be nostalgic for us, 30, 40 years from now. That's the shit we're gonna be telling our kids about.
But the one thing we're talking about Khalid. Every time the song "Talk" comes on the fucking radio, I fucking change the channel because that's one thing I fucking hate when it's a good song at first and then it's just replayed. Like
Memories was ruined by Maroon 5 for me. That was constant.
Happy by Pharrell.
Oh, I hate that.
Probably the most overplayed song I've ever listened to.
So, quick story. When we graduated, there was a flash mob. The song that they played for the flash mob was Meet Me in the Middle. Every time that song came on the radio in 2018, he's getting up. 2018, I wanted to rip my eyes out because I remember it was on 92 FM, it was on 93.3, I changed the channel 105.1. I go, are you serious?
Me and Gian were driving home.
Kunle, blow up, but don't blow up that much.
Me and Gian were driving home from who knows where, and then we were like, let's put the radio on or whatever. So then they're like, her first channel, Meet Me in the Middle. Second channel, Meet Me in the Middle. Third channel, Meet Me in the Middle.
She had a good marketing team. You can't lie.
The fourth channel, I turned off the radio. I was like,
fifth channel was also Meet Me in the Middle.
I was like, are you serious? But like, that's why I don't. When people do that, like, it doesn't appeal. I don't understand. I don't know if it's the people making the music, if it's the producers, or if it's the radio stations that are doing
It's the radio stations that are choosing the songs to
and like
play.
sometimes like there was a song that I actually really like from Khalid. Oh, Khalid's featured in that. It's I might be better on my own. I hate you blowing up my phone.
I don't know the artist's name.
I wish I never met your ass.
Okay.
Anyways, that song would be playing. I'm like, okay, on 92 Pro FM they would bleep out ass. Okay, I go to 93.3, they would not bleep out ass, and I go, what is the fucking point of that?
It depends on the station.
I know, but it makes no sense. Like I remember when Post Malone came out with a song, Rockstar, and when they go da 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 da, like the motions of a gun, they bleep it the entire thing. That made no sense to me whatsoever.
It's weird. Yeah.
Pills, like I know a Juice WRLD song, they would bleep out pills, they would bleep out like drugs. That's obviously okay, but then 106.3, which is more of a rap station, does not bleep it out. So like
I just think it depends on the station. And, like,
Yeah. 'Cause I know for the UK station that I was on, I had to like create like
an alternative, like a cleaner version.
like a clean version of it.
So what? They didn't believe in like just centering it. You got to like actually.
No.
Yeah.
In the UK, they do it differently over there.
No, some stations.
So
do
like
too.
me, I just like every time I said like a bad word or a swear or whatever, I just like cut the word out. But I made it seem like it wasn't like choppy.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Okay.
Like, so did you have to like redo the whole verse again, just that one segment?
Sometimes I redid some parts, or sometimes I got lucky, and luckily the way I flow my stuff, especially for like a song like that, it was really fast, so you wouldn't even catch it. Like you know what the word is in your head, but the word is not actually there. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So like it'd be like, oh my god, ran up to the store, what the, and you know what I'm trying to say? So
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
I see what you mean.
That's a bad example, but you know what I mean.
No, I got you.
Do you think that's harder to redo a clean version? Do you think is it harder to do it, or do you think it would be easier to just bleep it out?
I feel like it's way easier to bleep it out.
Yeah.
But to you, like personally, what would you think would be better, bleeping it out or doing a clean version of it?
I feel like bleeping it out would be easier, but it might not sound the same.
Okay.
Right.
So
So that would make
Remember when
sense.
artists used to make different versions of songs?
Eminem would make different versions.
I know
of
Drake
songs.
did it a lot.
Yeah, he
J.
made like
Cole.
2 different versions for My Name Is, because like the original version is really like violent.
I remember what's it called? I think the Motto was a different version as well.
What?
Or one of his earliest albums, he had songs that had different versions.
Yeah, no, he did a lot.
Yeah, and then after a while, I remember his newer music on the radio, they just bleep it out because they just wait. They do like that.
Yeah.
Just do way
Drake
too
just
much
doesn't
money.
care. He makes too much money.
A lot of artists nowadays don't really care about bleeping it out. Who cares?
I
think it's also 'cause,
I
like-
think J. Cole still cares.
You think so?
Yeah, I think I heard one of his songs on the radio that didn't bleep out stuff.
I think it's also because like it probably is more money to redo a whole verse than it is to bleep something out.
Yeah.
Because you have to also think like, oh, to do money, you got to go back in the studio. You gotta call up your artists and do it again. So like that would be more money than just to bleep it out. So that's why I think now in today's world, like people would. It'd be easier to bleep it out. Yes, it'd be easier, and it's also not as costly.
It's like time. It's just all about the time, you know.
Yeah.
Some like songs they kind of like have to like make a whole other version because the song I mentioned earlier, I Got 5 on it. The original song, it doesn't have any swears, but it's a lot of references to drugs, weed, and stuff. So if you hear that song on the radio, like 70% of the verses are changed entirely. But it wasn't like that. Just recently they started doing that because when I heard it like last year, it was just the regular song. But when I heard it on the radio, they had to change a lot of stuff because he references like weed, PO officer, all that shit. So I'm like,
Oh wow.
So,
it's like I Got 4 on it now. It's dumbed down.
do you think that places that legalize this is off topic, but like places that legalize marijuana, like California especially,
Shout out New Jersey.
Massachusetts, do you think they would bleep out weed?
I don't.
It depends on the radio. I think it still depends on the
whole
radio.
purpose
But if
of
it's
like
legal-
censorship is so like kids and the Karens don't get offended by we said the H
You
word.
gotta remember some stations do reach other states.
That
yes,
is true.
Yes, yes.
We get a Boston station here, 96.9, 100.7,
they're
so
like
that's
all,
true.
They're all buddy with each other.
So that's true.
That would be like that came to me like, do places with like that have more legalized places with like weed and drugs, do they bleep out weed? I wonder. Like that's just always been a thought to me.
If it reaches out to other states, like he said, then I do think they do.
Okay.
So because like, if like let's say weed is completely legal in Massachusetts, but it's not in Rhode Island, I Got 5 on it. They would probably still have to censor because it has like a lot of weed themed, drug themed, relations. So
I feel it.
yeah.
I think they should like. There's also I used to have Sirius XM before I basically just used Apple Music, and I really like Sirius XM. I think that they should make that available to everyone because there are so many or at least some stations.
You gotta pay for it.
I know, but some stations though, at least a few stations, because I think there's over 200 different stations on Sirius XM. I think that would be like as a thing. I think it would be better if people were to have a few stations, and then be like, oh, this is cool. Oh, to get the other station, I would have to pay. Oh, I might as well do that. So that's what I think Sirius XM would do. That's why I hated
He really
Sirius
said,
XM.
yeah, have a free trial, and then...
That's what they always do. Have a free trial. 3 months later, I'll pay the $50. And I go, excuse me? Like, just give me a few stations just to listen to for the rest of the time. And then if I want to get the other station, I'll just buy them. But
Right.
thankfully, I think, like, those stations are going to go down the toilet because of Apple Music and Spotify.
Yeah, especially
So,
Spotify.
I think, like, honestly, in, like, 20, 25 years...
$5 a month for me.
I get it free, but that's a whole different story.
Well, he says, oh, yeah, I gotta pay like $300 at Verizon just to have Apple Music for free.
Oh my god.
Listen.
Well, I mean, we basically went over, I think, all the questions we wanted to. Oh, no, last question.
Do I want to say the question? I want to say is it the same question I'm thinking of?
I mean, you're the one who wrote it. You can ask it.
Okay,
Fine.
so there's probably gonna be a joke cut out, but okay, so I do have to ask, what was going through your mind when you wrote down the lyrics 10 times she had 10 on my cock?
Oh, that was not the question I was gonna ask. Okay, that's something completely off topic.
What were you gonna ask?
I was gonna ask.
No, let him answer. Let me answer.
Let me have the next thing.
Okay, no, answer.
Answer. What was going through your mind when you wrote down 10 times she had 10 on my cock?
Exactly what it meant. I wasn't beating on the bush or nothing like that. You feel me? Like, yeah.
Just straightforward.
Yeah.
There's no like underlying.
I'm a very bold person. I'm very bold.
We have our preview.
That's our preview.
What was going through your mind when you wrote "Whole Lot of Money"?
To be honest with you, those ad-libs I put at the end, I just did that literally the day before. I ain't gonna lie.
Wait, really?
The day before you released the app.
Not released the day before I submitted it to be published.
Okay.
If I could, I probably can. Maybe in the future, I would change up the ad-libs for a whole lot of money. When I worked on that was literally one of the first songs I worked on for the project. Literally, the first or second song I worked on, and that was like probably like January when I worked on that. You know, I won't say January, like May.
So I have one more question.
No, go ahead.
So we might have asked this, but what do you think your worst song is?
My worst song, Whole Lot of Money.
Really?
Yeah.
But a lot of people like that song. It's just weird. I don't know why. Obviously, everything's great. No.
I mean, you have to say it when you make your own music.
So-
Like
so-
No,
Yeah.
you can definitely be brutally honest with yourself. If you're able to identify songs that are like, this is
So
booty,
what's
this is golden booty, you know.
So worst song is obviously the same as your least liked song. So, Whole Lot Amount of You still like the song you like the least?
It's my song I like the least off my latest project, but it's a lot of people's favorite song.
Okay.
I will have to say, I don't. This is personally. I do not like the album cover for Flood the Streets.
Flood the
Well,
Streets.
I like the
I think it's
album.
pretty cool.
But
think
no,
it's-
oh, wait,
I
okay,
think-
okay. Let me rephrase. I think his other albums were better because to me, it's plain. It's his face. I think honestly, it's
So you
cool.
can't do that each time. You gotta
Yeah, you
change
gotta-
it
Well,
up.
no. I know.
I
but I'm
like
saying-
I like the album cover for Flood the Streets.
I do like that album.
Time Will
I should
Tell
have
as
rephrased. I
well.
should have rephrased it. It's not that I don't like it. I think it's the least. It's a really cool cover, but I think the other ones are, in my personal opinion, cooler because it's just plain, straightforward. And I have to ask, who makes them? Do you make them, or do you have someone else make them?
I have somebody. Well, the first two.
Did
I
you
did
make
everything
those? Because
myself.
honestly, it looks like those were made.
I made those myself.
Okay.
That's actually pretty good.
The one for Flood the Streets, I had an actual graphics designer make that for me. I just literally gave him like
That is pretty cool. I do. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it sticks out to you when you see it.
gave him like the blueprints how I wanted it to look like. I tell him like which spots I want stuff to be, and he just followed the vision.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I will ask. You can't tell us what your next project is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Can you describe what you think the album cover is going to be? You can at least do that. Have any ideas?
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna answer that question, but I'm gonna go back to the Flood the Street question.
Okay, no,
Yeah,
that's
go
fine.
ahead,
That's fine.
Flood the Street, the cover is supposed to be a real picture, but I didn't have time to do that because the weather was terrible at
That
that
makes
time.
sense.
I had a whole theme and everything for the picture. It was supposed to look just like the cover, but real life. You know what I'm trying to say?
Okay,
And I
it's
had
supposed to be an
everything
actual photo.
An actual photo, edited, all that stuff, blah blah blah. Supposed to be perfect, you know. But I didn't have that time to do it. So I was like, you know what? When in doubt, come up with Plan B. Drop the Flood the Street.
There you go.
So, but
Guys, get ready, guys, get ready. If you're still listening, listen up.
I would say for my newest project, either it could be a single or a body of work.
Okay.
It probably wouldn't be a graphic. It probably just be a picture. You never know. Or it could be a graphic. I'm leaning more terms of anime style. You never know. You know.
You
Now
already
you
have
know-
our attention.
You have my attention.
My attention. My attention has been caught.
Oh, they're gonna.
And like even for like my videos coming out soon is gonna be more animated. So
I see.
I'm gonna do stuff like that. And I'm gonna
So
do
you're making a music video with us. Is
Yeah.
what
So
you're saying.
honestly, actually, I really actually would like
wait,
to.
does that mean you're gonna make an anime style music video?
Yeah.
That would be so cool. I'm sorry, Kunle. That would be so fucking
I'd
cool.
promote the fucking music video
Oh, I
until it
promote it.
reaches
I
a
promote it
million
on the
views.
channel.
I feel it.
If it's like anime style, you have
That'd be so cool.
you have my marketing skills until you reach 1 million views.
Oh, you're gonna go worldwide in Japan now. Worldwide in Japan. You're gonna go international, national in
Has
Japan,
anyone
bro.
ever, I wonder, has anyone ever? I bet someone's done that. Like do an
Oh,
anime
100%.
music video.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Juice WRLD did.
Yeah. I mean, a lot
I
of
think
artists.
Which one
not
was
we're
that?
not
No.
anime. But
No, he
it's
did.
animated.
Yeah.
It's animated, but like I'm actually serious. Like I'm not trying to be like, oh, we could do it better. But I would actually really like to collab. Like I think we would really like to collab with you with doing a music video. Like I honestly truly believe that like
You
if
know, a whole lot of money music video.
I'll be a background hype man. I can't rap for shit. I know I'm white as fuck. I can be a background hype man, bro. Let me just like.
you just see Nicky
Oh
in the
my
background
God.
in the suit like a
No,
bodyguard.
listen, bro. I'm hip. I'll put on like
Nicky's like-
khakis. I'll put on like a button shirt. My name's Tom. I'm with the Smiths. How you doing?
This man just said I'm hip and then calls his name Tom.
Yeah, come on.
Nicky would be like, yeah, straight up.
Straight up. That's
No,
crazy.
can you do us a whoa? Give us the whoa.
The-
What the whoa?
Is that this?
If that's it.
See, I'm white, bro. I don't know.
Oh
Nicky would be
my
like,
God.
yeah, it's lit.
But no,
What is
seriously.
that? The
like-
Harlem Shake?
But no, but like I'm not saying like I'm not trying to say like, oh, we're pretty good. I honestly think like us.
Yeah.
I think we can actually like because we can post it on our channel.
We can promote it.
We can promote it. We could do that. I mean, we have 10,000 subscribers. We get a few hundred views here and there. Some of our things have thousands of views, but that's because
Salute to
everyone
you
likes.
guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in charge of marketing when it comes to like the podcast and Haunted or Not. I usually post on like Reddit. I put on.
I post it.
I
Oh,
know,
you
but,
post
like,
on Reddit, but I think we all do
well,
it though.
see, yeah, like there's subreddits dedicated to like haunted stuff, so I put haunted
How
on that.
are you
And then-
promoting stuff when you get banned on like? every
Honestly.
Well, no, okay. You have to go to different subreddits. You have to find the subreddits that allow self-promotion.
Nicky, you're-
Sometimes they're not clear with no self-promotion, then you get banned. That just happens sometimes. Reddit it's a hit or miss sometimes. So like, if you want, we could help you like promote it if we were to help you make
God,
a
yeah.
music video.
I mean,
So-
like I have a good amount of followers on Instagram. Anyway, I have like almost 1,600 followers. So like, I mean, like I could get a bigger audience as well too. So I mean, like basically like promoting, I think we do pretty good on, because we actually have some new people who come in and stuff like that. But no, I would actually really like to help you out with this. So whenever you have the idea, just let us know and we'll
attempt. Well,
no, we can get it done.
We
can
get
it done.
We could
Listen,
do it.
we got heart, we got dedication.
Have you seen the Fix You music video?
I'm the type of person like, in order for me to work with someone, I have to see their previous work.
Right.
That's our first
We don't have
time.
Well,
music
there's variety of shit that you can look at. I mean, I have the music
edit
video from high school. Do you remember watching that?
Which one?
It's Fix You when I walk backwards and it's all black and white.
Is that the one for the English class?
No, it was for me. It was like the music video awards. We were all in the.
It was the day of prom. They played it in the auditorium.
Mine won best
Wow, that
originality.
just brought back a whole memory.
Yeah, bro.
that's the only music video on our resume.
Yeah, because what the fuck?
No, I don't know that. Now I'm playing.
No, like we I think we have a good like view of how
and
we
understanding
make things.
stuff like that.
Understanding, like a lot of our things we made a lot of made to be bad funny. We knew it was bad from the start.
Yeah.
But we made it to be like that. But now we're going into a territory like, we want to actually do
We
serious.
changed our name.
We changed our name.
We're trying to get more equipment, even though we're broke, which is why
Mr. Broke Productions.
Welcome to college, kids. Don't go to school. Now I'm playing.
Don't go to CC.
Even though it's free.
Yeah,
Even though it's
no,
free,
my
but then
God.
you get your diploma 3 years later.
Literally.
But no, like so I would actually I think we all would like to collab.
I think so.
Time will
So when
tell.
am I hopping on one of your songs?
Oh my
You
god.
just hear him in the background.
Whoa!
Well, that was actually going to be the question I asked as like a joke last week. Can we collab with you? But you kind of just.
Well, I mean,
took it.
we kind of just went into
Yeah.
it.
So,
I think that. What are we at now? We're
Well, we're definitely over an hour.
yeah,
now.
we're over an hour.
all right.
So,
I think that was pretty good. So
yeah.
I mean,
So, Kunle, if you want, do you want to say anything to the viewers, to us, before we
plug
wap
your
this up?
Instagram, too,
Yeah.
so.
Plug your shit
everything
in.
will be in the description, but
But-
you can-
Yeah.
Alright, cool. What's up, guys? It's your boy Kunle.
I think they know that.
Yeah, unless there's the people who just tune in at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Go follow me on Instagram at Kunle, and that's my social media handle and everything. You know, I couldn't find Kunle because somebody else already took that, so I had to.
Really?
Somebody else already took that.
Sheesh.
So
It's like
go.
an inactive account from 2013.
Trust me, yes it is. So go follow me on Instagram at Kunle, KUNTAKUNLE. On YouTube, go subscribe. Kunle, get me to 1,000 subscribers very, very soon.
Link will be down in the description.
Everyone's link will be down.
Yeah,
in the description.
everything will be in the description.
And if you haven't already checked it out, go check out my latest project, Flood the Streets. Every song's a banger. There's no skips. Go check that out. And yeah, go check out these guys. You know, they put in a lot of hard work and stuff they're doing. So
Thank
go
you.
support the community, you know?
Can we get a shout out for my Twitch to say?
Oh, it's gonna be in the description.
No. I want Kunle to say it. I want Kunle to say it.
He goes, what's the name?
Twitch.tv/Vice City Kingpin.
Hey, what's poppin',
Sniper
guys?
Wolf.
It's your boy Kunle. Go shout out twitch.vicecity.kingpitch.
No, keep going.
No, this is gonna be in it. I'm sorry. Oh boy.
It's Vice City Kingpin.
Yeah.
Oh, go check out Vice City Kingpin on
There we
Twitch.
go, there we
There you
Thank
go.
Wonderful Twitch streamer.
Wonderful. Get him to affiliate. But thank you guys for this podcast. Thank you for watching, listening, whatever you're doing.
Kunle, I want to personally thank you for coming on. Thank
Yep.
you for.
Appreciate you guys for having me.
Is this your first podcast you've ever been on?
Oh, probably.
Oh shit, we're the first. Let's
We
go.
took his virginity.
He took my podcast virginity, yeah.
So-
I know no.
At least we took someone's virginity away.
Respect.
And on that note,
All right. Thank you guys for listening, watching, whatever. All of our stuff, again, will be in the description. I'm Gian.
I'm Nicky.
My name is Miguel.
And my name's Kunle, and we are out of here.
All right. See
Thank
you
you
guys.
for watching.
See
See
you
you
guys in
next
the next
time.
one.